Here's our list tonight. We've been calling this one Next Gen. I need to switch a couple things out here. Gonna switch this Mutavault back out for Scavenger Grounds. We got the Ramunap Ruins, we have the Tomes, we have the Rituals, Simian Spirit Guides. What's up, Sorby? 9 months. Sorby's back. Welcome back, Sorby. You've been missed. How goes it, my friend? Twitch babies? We have a baby. 9 months. Indeed. Welcome back. How you been? How you been? All right. Yeah, Charlemagne. Good evening, Tune. What's up? So, I'm calling this one Next Gen because I'm trying to input basically Chandra in here. You'll notice we've dropped Rabblemaster to some degree. We're adding Bone Crusher. We're adding Seasoned Pyromancer. We're adding Maze Mind Tome. These are all items that were not there a year and a half, 2 years ago, really. They've all kind of shown up on the scene in the last year. And so this is kind of your next generation here of Red Prism. We've re-added Liquimetal Coating. That was a total miss on my part for not having that in here. We have a couple Hazards. We've got a couple Maguses in the sideboard. A couple Chandra Awakened Infernos. Earlier today, I was playing and ran into absolutely nothing that was meta-related. We'll keep targeting the meta, but maybe the meta is so diverse that we're not going to run into it. Which one is Picard? 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 What's up, my guy? How are you? I'm good. Calcium. I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, 21 lands, 9 ritual effects, the 11 lock with Bridge in the sideboard off the Karn, 3 Chandra Torch of Defiance, 3 Heart of Fires, Seasoned Pyromancers, Bone Crusher Giants, and Maze Mind Tome. Maguses, Angers, Hazards, you know, the general thing. Before we kick this off, though, I will ask for some input. Does anybody want to see anything different, unique, unusual? Maybe they've read something. Maybe they think a certain card would be really good here. Let me know. You said it was the Next Generation. Oh, Next Generation. Oh my gosh, Zale, that went way over my head. Jean-Luc Picard. This is Geordi. This is Geordi build. Start naming them after characters. Can we try 1 Bottled Cloister in the sideboard? Done. Oh shoot, I don't have one. We'll get one. I like it. I like it. Take 1 Moon out, put a Magus in? What? Still not a fan of Bottled Cloister? Uh-oh, we have consternation here. Cleansing Wildfire list, thinking of you. Cleansing Wildfire, we'll see if that's something we do. We'll probably do it more in the Red-White Lockout and turn it into a little bit of Red-White Lockout. Tax the searching abilities. What if we just slammed in a Wormcoil Engine too? Bottled Cloister. So what is Bottled Cloister getting us? So Bottled, come on, there you go. Ooh, big. So Bottled Cloister is basically get rid of the hand and draw. That's kind of what Chandra Heart does, right? Right? This is really old tech. Goblin Dark Dweller? What would Goblin Dark Dweller hit? There's no instants or sorceries I'd really want to hit. What's the combo? A finisher? No, not necessarily a finisher. Just suggestions. If you want a Chandra Awakened in, maybe. Yeah, random stuff to try and play with. We could put a Koth in. That's not so random. We can move Hazard main board. That's again not so random. Maybe I put Dire Fleet in. I think Sweltering Sun is nice for everything except Dredge. Plus you don't lose your hand, you get them back. You get them back, but if we have Hazard sideboard, then that's a huge nombo with Bottled Cloister. More Walkers. We could play more Walkers. We could play less Walkers. We could play Eidolon. We could play Scab Clan. We could play Rob. What is it? Robber of the Riches. The 2/2 swings in. We're a little bit off Rabblemaster. Rabblemaster hasn't been very good lately. Waiting for someone to be like, play Dragon Master Outcast. And I'll be like, yes. With prowess as popular as it is, Eidolon seems good. It does, doesn't it? It does. Shouldn't we maybe get rid of the Maguses? We can play a few more extra Eidolons. It's probably the safer thing to do. Can I get 4 in here? Honestly, Hazoret may not work. We could just do that. Now my title says Mom Dog in it, but how have Spyro been? They've been fairly good. They've been fairly good. What about like a shrine? Shrine of the Burning Rage. Oh, I just typed shrine. There's so many shrines here. Oh my gosh. What about one of these? Go fetch one of those. Maybe instead of a boil. I heard Sweltering Suns. We could play... We could play a pair of those instead of the 2 Anger the Gods. Make sure I have a pair. Something a little different, a little off-kilter to play. I'm good with that. What if we minimized what Karn could go get here? What if we completely minimized it and converted ourselves into we could go super low to the ground if we needed to? You don't like Shrine. What if we get that Rabblemaster back in here? But let's shrink what we're getting with Karn. And we're going to plan to side out Karn. Damping Sphere out. Tormod's Crypt out. I'm shrinking it. I'm shrinking it. No Torp Orb. Any Madcap possibilities? Then I have to cut Maze Mind Tome, right? If we're doing this, I don't need an extra Chandra. Now I can put that Torp Orb back in. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Cut all the artifacts. just throw them away. I think this list is getting there. I think we're good to run. Let's see how this runs, and then we'll decide if we play Red-White Lockout, if we play Blue-Black Mill, or if we play a very old build of this where we played Madcap. We could play Green Devotion Madcap or a Red Prison Madcap. You swap out Bridge for Madcap. What's up, Odysseus? We're going to go ahead and kick this one off, though. Red Prison. By the way, we have 0 trophies. It might be time to start winning some trophies. What do you think? Should we actually play to the best of our capabilities? No punts? Win the games? I don't know. That's not what you come here for? Alright, you come here for this kind of play. Keep, Gemstone, say okay, get rid of the mountain, turn 1 Bone Crusher, right? What? No? This wasn't the plan? I messed it up? Is that what I hear? Dang it. Where's Rabblemaster? I remember the stream was a play to get better stream. Well, we are trying to get better, Zale. Should we... That's right. We're going to drop from this league. Jund Ballbreaker. Here we go. Until we get a 5-0. Let's see what they take here with this Thoughtseize. Hopefully they take something important. That's a pretty important thing. Just stole my Chandra Heart of Fire. Looks like I get a Maze Mind Tome here. I might try drawing with this a whole bunch. We haven't done that before. I usually start scrying immediately, and well, maybe it's time to use it for only draw. Any possibility of Red-Black Prism with the Crack the Earth, Smallpox, etc.? I don't know. Maybe. Not Probably not tonight, but maybe. Wrenn and 6 here. Let's not scry. Let's not do anything with that. Ooh. Oh, a chalice. Huh. I could slap this chalice down on 2. That would stop Scavenger News, Tarmogoyf. Would stop a lot of things. Stop future Mazemind Tomes. Assassin's Trophy. Not Abrupt Decay. Does stop Stomp. It does. Could put Chalice on 1 and take a draw with the Mazemind Tome. On 1 and Stomp Rem. We could. Not entirely sure where that'll take us, but we could. Let's go ahead and start with 1. I want to put it on 2. But we'll put it on 1. Maybe take a random draw here with the Simian Spirit Guide using Mazemind Tome. Could Stomp as well. We'll see. Playing down Bone Crusher Giant feels a little bit awkward right now. I almost just want to get more burn at this point. More Bone Crusher Giants. Just hit my opponent. There's Liliana. Well, Liliana went up, so we can do this, and we can then stomp. I don't know. I'm going to stomp them. Let's go ahead and scry once here. Got to put this on the bottom. I need to hit a land before I can play that. We'll take our natural draw here. Opponent's doing the discard. Opponent's at 9. You have a Ramunot here. This is a bad land to get here. Let's go ahead and take another draw. That's a good one. All right, we'll pass. We'll pass. By the way, Jund is kind of a hard one to start out with, especially since I dropped Mom Dog. Get rid of the gemstone here. Keep Seasoned Pyromancer. We can take a natural draw here with the Mazemind Tome. Down to 8. Bloodbraid spins the wheel, gets a Terminate. Hits nothing. Have I done any rack? I did a rack one not too long ago. You can check out our YouTube. I think I put it up there. I think I did. Alright, let's go ahead and take the draw with Seasoned Pyromancer. Gonna just make the Chalice into a creature. We hit a land and a bridge. I like this land. I like this bridge. Let's go ahead and take a scry to see what else I need to do. Blood Moon, Blood Moon, Blood Moon. I think we can bottom Blood Moon at this point. I'm going to pass the turn, see what ends up happening here. Could be a Wrenn 6 down with then a Liliana down, kill Season, kill Elemental, smack me for 3. If they kind of go that route, then I get to play the land and the bridge. We have them at 8. 7-6, 5-4 if we flood out. Can always play the Bone Crusher as well to encourage another down tick here with the Liliana. Goes up with Wrenn 6. Plays the Verdant Catacombs. Cracks the Verdant Catacombs. Stomping Ground shocks it in. I kind of want to keep this Ruins now. If I have enough blockers here, we might just beat them. Double red and a green. Double red and a black. Each player discards a card. We've put this mana into the world that is up and above. I'm gonna get rid of this bridge. I don't think I'm winning this by standing behind a bridge here, not with a Liliana. Seasoned Pyromancer spins the wheel for themselves. Discarding a Fatal Push. They have no secrets. Just putting everything out. We're going to gain some life here too. Tax. Not going to block. I've got lots of life. No problems. I'd like take a Bone Crusher off the top. We scried this to the bottom, by the way. All right. Let's put Bone Crusher down. And I'll take a Scry with my Maze Mind Tome. They can get rid of our Blood Moon. I'm not worried about that because I don't want to shut off my Ramunap Ruins. My opponent draws with a Peatland. I really just need one more stomp to the face and this game's going to be over. It'll be interesting if they take Liliana and separate our cards here. Separating creatures and everything else would be interesting. Maze Mind Tome I'll probably crack before Liliana's ult if they use that. Let's do that. That way I don't randomly lose this to the side that I don't want it on. We'll put the Chalice on the bottom. I'm not going to worry about a Chalice on 1 here. If they want to get rid of the Chalice on 1, that's fine. I want to keep most of my lands. They gotta make it enticing somehow. It's probably gonna be 3 lands Bone Crusher and 1 land Season Elemental Chalice. Alright, so what do you take here? We're gonna choose a pile to sacrifice. Basically, they're having our lands on either side because Ramunap Ruins can beat them. You like the 2 lands and the Chalice and the Seasoned Pyromancer? It's probably better because the Chalice on 1 is probably saving us a little bit here. Inquisition, Thoughtseize, Fatal Pushes, Burn. So we'll sacrifice this pile down here. They basically just split our lands, giving them extra turns here. Picks off our Elemental. At this point, we basically just netted a Chalice for creatures. Tarmogoyf's a 6/7. So I basically need 3 running stomps probably to win this game. Especially now seeing the Scavenging Ooze. I think we're out of it. Go no blocks again. Well, Lily. Well, Lily. What do we do here? Down tick, Wrenn and 6. Play new Wrenn and 6 down tick on Seasoned Pyromancer. Swing for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 15. 15 here would be lethal. I don't believe we're surviving through this Lily ult. So sideboard-wise, what are we going to want? Rabblemaster, Eidolon probably coming in here, and probably even throw in the Chandra Awakened Inferno. I see the stars. Speckly stars. Alright. There's not an out here. I can block the 6/7. I take 5, 6, 7 here. That's half my life. I don't have a 2-mana creature. I don't have a 3-mana lock piece here. Let's beat him. Let's beat him. Do I even bother with Karn this time around? Maybe I just go super aggressive. Like this. Yeah? Chalice, Karn, Chandra out. Eidolon, Rabblemaster, Bridge out. Maybe we haven't been aggressive enough when we need to be just like switching out. Probably this Spyglass. Oops, Spyglass needs to be in here. That's probably okay to cause a road bump here. For doing this, I almost want to just take out, like, not even worry about the 4th bridge. Just have 3 bridges here. Hazendan, what's up? Welcome. Happy Friday. You know what? We haven't done this in a while, and if I had Mom Dog, I'd throw it in place of Chandra, but we don't. Bringing in the heat. I do have a random Chandra way up there, but that's in case I flood out. It's also my version of, if you will, a sweltering sun. So up to the top with the Chandra. Saturday there? What's the future like? How's the future? How's the weekend for us? All right. Keep this. Ritual out a Seasoned Pyromancer here. Be in good shape. Is this blurry? Has that always had a shadow under the basic land? I guess it has. It's wild. Have I not ever realized that? Crazy. Crazy. Blackcleave Cliffs here. We have the basic mountain. I'm expecting Thoughtseize Inquisition. It looks like we dodged it, though. Well, now we just play Chandra, right? Now we just turn to Chandra plus Maze Mine. Go! Good luck, opponent. Too bad you didn't Thoughtseize me. This is probably an easy scry as well with the Maze Mine Tome. Turn to Chandra. That's right. Squirm it. Tie pat me. Bolts Chandra. That's not a good sign. We gotta stop on my turn here. We got double bolt. We got double bolted. Oh my gosh. They kept a one lander. They're crazy. One lander. I'm gonna keep this on top. Take my land. Take my land. We'll take another scry here. We can bottom this land. Gonna jam out a Seasoned Pyromancer. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. There be the Rabblemaster. There be the Rabblemaster. They've already double bolted. They don't have another thing for the Rabblemaster, I'm sure. What's our record so far? 0-1. And please don't time me out again. Timed out for 1 second. Timed out for 1 second. If you suggest later that we are going to get a 3-2, you can bet the timeout hammer is going to show up again. I'm going to take another scry here. Bottom this land. Creatures already in there. In we go with the creatures. I'm doing this before landing Rabblemaster because I can play Chandra down tick, kill Tarmogoyf right now. Yes. And by the way, Tarmogoyf's a real pain to get rid of. Die, die, die. Got him. Please don't time me again is always code for please time me out again. Oh, my bad. Didn't realize. There's Renin 6. Renin 6 pings Chandra here. Ping Chandra. They have a land. Wait. Did they just skip having a land? Or what? Alright, I'm going to take the scry again. The scry's been nice to us. Bottom that land. Take an interesting random draw here. Nice draw. Nice draw, deck. Alright. Rabblemaster's down. We have the Elemental. We're sending everything at the Renin 6. Clears the Renin 6. Make sure they can't hit their 4th land naturally. Gosh, I love this Chandra. It'll be hard to ever beat this Chandra. So my opponent missed a land drop, but then hit every land after. So they're either top decking or they accidentally skipped when they had that. Bloodbraid into Terminate's pretty hot, and they had the Terminate from previously. Kept it in, gets rid of the Rabblemaster. Jund is just eating us apart here. Not great for us. Apparently all I'm drawing is lands. We'll hit for 2, pass turn. We have 2 Seasoned Pyromancers to empty out into the wilderness here. My opponent has literally hit every land since. Interesting this is. Mildly confused I am. Alright, we go discarding, they go discarding. I don't see Bloodbraid coming in here. That would be silly. Oh. Engineered. Engineered on 0. Hey, Uncle
Positive
DB.
vibes and no time outs. Not cool fluffy. Hope we do better than DOOMWA32.
It said it. It said DOWMWA32. We have a Chandra in the deck. You'd keep the land. I don't want to hit the Chandra just yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. They're going to protect their Liliana here. But we got a Maze Mine Tome. This gets rid of the Engineered Explosives. I play Maze Mine, and now at end step I can draw a card. We're going to be good. We're going to be good. Squirmit, we got this. Gonna hit awesome. That animation's kind of creepy. The animation. What was the animation? Should I replay it so I can see the animation? I don't know which animation. Alright, end step here. We're gonna go ahead and use Maze Mine. Stop on my turn here. We don't need to scry here. Scavenger Grounds. That's not what we want. Let's take another draw here. I'm frustrated because life. The bits one? All right. Oh, the bits one. Yeah, the one that waves. All right, let's see the Bloodbraid Elf coming through here. We're gonna have to get rid of the Scavenger Grounds, I think. It would shrink a Tarmogoyf, which would be super nice. It doesn't look like I can actually activate my Seasoned Pyromancer, but I actually can. So we're gonna do that and hit Liliana here. We're gonna discard the Scavenger Grounds. They discard as well. 3, 4, 5. This way we keep Liliana in check a little bit. They discarded a Fatal Push. No scry here. I could naturally draw something cool. I don't. Let's go ahead and take our draw with Maze Mine Tome. None of this is interesting. Gonna hit Liliana here. We have another Seasoned Pyromancer. I'm gonna do the same exact thing. I'm gonna let them ditch with the uptick. I'm gonna bridge, throw it to the bin. I'm gonna ritual out and get that Seasoned Pyromancer. Now I'm gonna take the damage from this Bloodbraid Elf, but that's because I'm about to gain some life here too. And 4 going at Liliana feels real nice. Seasoned Pyromancer doing some decent work here against Jund. Doing some decent work. 4 little creatures. Top deck Rabblemaster kills the Liliana. Then we're in top deck wars. Take my draw. Of course. Let's take another draw. Gain some life as well. Maze Mine doing its work. A Simian Spirit Guide. Okay, so I can go 4 at Liliana, or I could go 4 here. I have 5, 6, 7, 8. They're close to splitting. It's probably just smarter to hit the Liliana this turn. This way we can clear it. I'm gonna go ahead and play my Simian Spirit Guide. He's down. You're down. Bloodbraid Elf's down. Everyone's down. Wooded Foothills takes them to 9. Scariest thing for me to see is a Scavenging Ooze. That'll gain them way too much life. Seasoned Pyromancer's a pain too, because that draws them cards. It makes it harder to kill Liliana, but we may be just ignoring Liliana at this point. Draws 2 cards, doesn't get anything with the Seasoned Pyromancer tokens. 1 was a land. Do they want to go up here? 1 was a Wrenn and 6. Wrenn and 6 is kind of brutal because it kills our elementals. Down tick with Wrenn and 6, up tick with Liliana. They can block 2 things here, killing a Simian Spirit Guide and an elemental. I then send 2 at what, Liliana? 2 at Renin 6? What am I doing here? If I got that Scavenger Grounds down earlier, we'd be in great shape. I guess it's time to go face. I guess it's time to ignore. We have so many Ramunot ruins here. Let's go all face, see what they do. We've flooded a little bit, yes. This is kind of annoying. We'll get 2 in here. I basically just need a Chandra at this point. I've used 2 Chandra torches, so I have 1 more left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 2 extra lands here, so I can use my Ramunot ruins each turn fairly safely. I can also overtap for this. It's always good to overtap. Make sure your opponent understands you have so much excess mana. They're at 5. I need a Stomp. I need a Chandra. I'll take any of that. Alright, we're going to send the Elemental at them. This way they use the Seasoned Pyromancer here. They're going to use this. And they'll block 1, so they'll have 4 damage towards us. I can easily play the Eidolon, which means I'm just going to be throwing the Eidolon away for the most part. So Eidolon in play. We'll go ahead and use our Ramunot Ruin as well. Opponent knows what's up. Put them to 3. They can't really cast anything. That would make them dead on board to the ruins. I presume this Liliana might be going down here. And they do. This is 4. This is a 5th damage, but it's not enough to kill us. Bloodbraid Elf here might be enough. Plague Engineer naming Elemental and or Goblin's going to be really brutal. This is 6, 7. This could be 8. We're 2 away from dying here. I don't think we have enough. So that attack at Liliana looks like it might have cost us. If we would have split and just put 1 this way. Rough draws? We have a shock on top. Oh yeah, that's right. Historic. Chandra keeps us alive. Oh yeah, big Chandra would blow up everything but this elemental. Maze Mine doesn't do it. We'll go ahead and play Maze Mine for the jokes, though. Go ahead and draw here as well. We're probably just a turn or 2 off here, too. Probably a turn or 2. We played Chandra immediately and got the Maze Mine Tome. If we would have gone up then, we'd probably have this because we had enough Ramunot runes. If we would have done a split of the elementals and not sent all 4 to Liliana, we could have been good there too, sending 1 to face. A lot of things we could have done. A lot of things. Jund takes us down though, but Jund is a difficult matchup for Red Prison. We'll see what the next match holds. Evan's raiding us? Wait. What? What's up? You're here early. You're getting to see us go 0-2 in our first match. Like clockwork. Yeah, is everything okay? You're here like 3 hours early than normal. He's being held hostage, so he has to end his stream early? Well, that doesn't sound good. I think I need to change my settings or something, but my stream just keeps dropping. Jeff Hooglin was having some problems. You can go check out on. You can go check out his Twitter, I think, and he was talking about changing something in the settings. I'm gonna keep this and we're gonna turn one Bone Crusher and see how bad it is. Yeah. They're, oh gosh, don't be Jund again, please. Yeah, he did something with Twitch servers, so I would maybe give that a shot. I know that when we link up everything, we have the opportunities to, we're not going to run out the Bone Crusher, by the way. When we get to link everything up for our streams, stream keys, servers and all that, you pick. You try to pick something close to you. I know there's the big ones. There's like one in Dallas, one in Chicago, one somewhere in California, one on the East Coast. You know, they try to hit all those kind of the main areas. So maybe flip. Oh my gosh. Maybe flipping to another one would be a good idea. Oh gosh, they hit themselves. I wasn't paying attention. They glimpsed themselves. Oh no. Oh no, opponent. Oh no. Should I do this to them? Should I just blast their graveyard here? What did they get here? Stinkweed. Make them regret? I think I just do this right now. They got some ghouls in here. They got a crab, a stitcher, another ghoul, a stinkweed. They have 2 stinkweeds. That kind of makes me worried. I think we blast them. I feel bad because my opponent is a big fan of ours. But we just blasted their graveyard away. Yeah, I guess I'm not doing anything else with the hand. Alright, they hit a prized amalgam here, and they have the Merfolk Secret Keeper. I guess this next turn I just slam a Bone Crusher Giant. What's funny is with the Ritual and actually Stone Raining myself with the Scavenging Grounds, I could still hit a 4-drop and play it. So I could 4-drop play and place Bone Crusher's Stomp ability, Stomp Side, Stomp Adventure. It would have been interesting to allow Stinkweed to happen and see what else they kind of got going. And then blast it away. Look, they're going to get a Vengevine here. Vengevine and everything on turn 3, even though I blasted their graveyard. When this comes back, they're also going to get this prized amalgam. This is ironic that we finally run into a deck like this and opted to switch Anger out for Sweltering Suns, isn't it? And it made sense. I haven't seen a list like this in, you know, a year. Oh, they don't play it. They don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have it. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm going to play Chandra. You know what? Bam. I don't care. Stitcher gone. Wreck me, opponent. Hedron Crab, Polluted Delta, Stitcher. Look at that. Nailed it. Nailed it. Did they mill their Watery Graves? I suppose they did. Watery Grave? Watery Grave. Apparently they did. Alright, you know what we're looking for. You know what we're looking for. Oh gosh, they just hardcast a Vengevine. That's where we've gotten to in this game. Hardcast for, at Chandra, Bone Crusher coming down or bridge. No bridge. Uptick with Chandra here. Oh, heart would have been nice. But no heart, alas. Bone Crusher into play past turn, blocking that Vengevine. But apparently they did mill all their Watery Graves. The danger with milling yourself. You could mana screw yourself. Especially if you're playing fetches. But they're playing fetches because they've got Hedron Crab. Alright, Crabvine opponent. What's next? What's next? What's up, Evan? Found the tweet? Yeah. I don't know where Jeff is in the US, but maybe similar stuff. Oh my gosh. My opponent's just running hot right now. Vengevine. Well, I don't want to block either of those. Oh. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, Bloodman? Come on. Well, they can't play their merfolk now. He is saying exactly what is happening to me. On my end, it's all fine, but stream has dropped. Well, I hope you figure it out. All right, now I'm blocking. My life total's at risk here. Taking 4 going to 16. Do you think we'll see more mill in Modern now with the new crab? Possibly. Possibly. Bridge. 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 Oop. Bridge. Bridge. Flood, flood, flood. I think we will see more mill, yeah. I have my Cyborg Kozilek ready. Nice. I should do the same. Oh, they just hard cast a Creeping Chill. I'm getting wrecked. I'm getting wrecked. Double Vengevine. Ghoul. Well, I guess I get to blow up the Ghoul here. Blow the Ghoul up. Play the Stomping Bone Crusher. We've got a blocker. We've got a game. We're at 6. We're trying real hard, chat. It's getting intense. We're blocking. I hope they don't have Walking Ballista. Come here. Yes. I'm going to go up for damage. Knowing my luck, the next 3 cards would literally be my 3 bridges. I just know it. I just know it. So we're going to just go up for damage. You watch. I'm going to draw a bridge, and then I'll exile bridges. You watch. Happens every time. Mommy Chandra? This is the heart. We have the Defiant, the Heart, and the Awakening. Misty Rainforest down for our opponent. Did we stop them enough? Land into play. Here we go. Here's the bridge. Right here. Right here. Oh, hot. Look at that. Double Season Pyromancer. Talk about a draw engine. Let's see if we like the... we don't like any of that. Let's try again. Season Pyromancer, Season Pyromancer. Oh, I'm so glad they conceded. Thank you. They're a fan of ours. They had pity on us. Actual gas. Oh, there's the bridge. There you go. And then we go 1, 2, 3 here with Chandra and have double Chalice. Chalice on 1, Chalice on 2, Chalice on 3, Chalice on 4. It's true. It's true. Those are 4 cards we did not draw, which is nice. All right. So... it's just rough to see that because you're like, wow, I would have drawn all that. I would have drawn like 5 dead cards if I didn't play Chandra. We did draw them. I think we just go on main game plan here. I want the Sweltering Suns in. Chalice on 1 is actually decently good here in this matchup. I don't think I actually have time to do Maze Mine this time. So we'll do Chandra and Awakens in. Awakens coming in because it is a 3 damage, basically Anger Exile kind of thing. We have approximately 4 cards that I care about at the top end here that could let us locked underneath our bridge at the high end. But being able to play a Chandra Heart of Fire removes our hand, so we're good. We'll just look for that Scavenger Grounds turn 1 though again. That was hot. If you guys remembered that. That happened this game. You like the design of Maze Mine? I do too. I like a little bit of life gain after you used it a little bit. I like that it's a utility artifact that you can use at any kind of point. Oh, just slam keep. This poor soul over here. I do like Maze Mine. By the way, if you're watching... 2 gemstones, click 1, say okay, then exile. Please do not mess it up. All right, we have a Stitcher, we have a Ghoul, we have a Crab, we have a Stitcher. We're going to toss a Chalice here on 1. It's usually relatively good to prevent future Vengevines. We're going to naturally play our Bridge on 3, or turn 2, but our turn 3. And then we'll see where we go from there. Sweltering Suns will need to be played a little more cautiously. Glimpses themselves. Remember 2 years ago when we craved card selection? We did. We did crave the card selection. You're right, Zale. You're right. Zaja, you've actually clicked both? Yeah, a lot of people do. And then, I get it. You would want to blame mode. Oh my gosh. The Rotting Regisaur. Oh, crap. We're a little ways away from that one. You know what? I'm taking the draw. We're going to draw a land here. And we're going to get ourselves set up for Chandra. That's not a land. All right. You want to bring back the Escalate mechanic. Vengevine to the bin from Rotting. Opponent has 2 cards here. Hoping no way to kill Bridge. If they do, we're in trouble. Gravecrawler. Countered. Recast Gravecrawler. Get Vengevine back. I wonder if I'm supposed to... I'm turning off the yields here. I'm going to let both Vengevines hit the board here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Simian Spirit Guide. We got to watch our life total here, and I don't need to be randomly taking a lot of damage here. We'll wait till we go to beginning combat, though. Modal cards are fun. Alright, skip through. Second main. All the prize amalgams come back. I really do need a land here. I hit a Chalice. I could put a Chalice on 2. Kind of don't mind that. Let's throw a Chalice on 2. That probably protects us from a few other things. We're pretty good under our bridge right now. We're good for at least another turn or 2 here. I think that's how we're winning this game. Hide behind the bridge, lock them out as best as we can. Play our land past turn. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. By the way, whatever deck Evan was playing, I think he was playing Euro Vamp Piles. We might play that second half here. I was already considering it, but I opted off to it. Because Evan was supposed to be playing it. But we might humor that, so stick around for round 2. Alright, Creeping Chill's out. We have Ghouls coming in. We have a bunch of 3/1s and all that good stuff. We're going to go ahead and play a Bone Crusher. Got a Pyretic Ritual that I'm going to have to just ditch because we have the Chalice on 2. We got to hit our lands naturally or a Simian Spirit Guide. Another Rotting Regisaur. We hit our land naturally. We're going to go ahead and cast this. I don't expect Chalice to go away anytime soon since we have 1/1 and 1/2. 2, 4, 5. We have 5 lands here. Need 1 more for Chandra. First action may actually be down tick, although I say down tick and we have Rotting and Rotting. That's 14 damage, and they have probably another Creeping Chill, so it's probably just correct to go up. We get another GG's, it looks like. GG's. You got locked behind our bridge. Got the Chandra Awakened Inferno left. We're going to draw Bone Crusher and then into land. Cool. Got one. 1 and 1. 0-2. Straight into 2-0. Really gonna flex your Chandra? I share it because they're a fan, so that they understand that they were truly, truly imprisoned. Maybe we should. Maybe we should take a tally of all the people that are like, I'm your fan, and then we just like hard lock them out. Can join the fan prison. All right, we got a Lurrus here. We got double bridge on our side. We got scavenging grounds. We're gonna go ahead and keep this. This could be burn. This could be like a low end Jun kid. Zoo. It could be I don't know what plays Misty in Lurrus other than Boggles, perhaps. In which case I'd be fine with what we've got. Interesting, interesting. Huh. Could be Devoted Druid. That's true. Which means I'll just die on turn 3. Basic Forest for our opponent. Razorverge Thicket. Oh, please don't be Devoted Druid. I'll die on turn 3. Come on, Weird Infect. Boggles? No one knows. No one knows. My opponent fetches. It does nothing. I'm gonna just, I'm just gonna play a bridge. Watch it be a Mana Tithe. I'm ritualing out the bridge here because next turn I don't see myself doing much else than playing another bridge. There's the call. I'm so gonna die. There's the call. At least I have 3 Scavenger Grounds effects here. Devoted Druid. How do I prevent this? I need to find Karn tomorrow. Devoted Druid's been played. I guess there's going to be very little reason to play the bridge here. I'll leave up a Scavenger Grounds in case they interact with their graveyard in some capacity. But if they have infinite mana here, it'll be turn 4, not turn 3. Druid is an unnaturally difficult matchup for me personally. We have a losing record to no end against this list. We get absolutely crushed by it all the time. Have you considered adding infinite mana to your deck? I've been trying. It's real hard in red though. Simian Spirit Guide really tries, but he only gets to do it once. I'm asking for their win condition. I respect my opponent's time. If they tell me it's Walking Ballista, I'll be happy and I'll concede. Finale of Devastation. Finale of Devastation to me. Do I concede? I was going to say, Finale doesn't work. So I have to let it roll then. If he said Walking Ballista, I would have conceded. They said Finale though. I'm very curious. Finale for 21. Biggins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the creatures get Macho. Wait, that puts a Walking Ballista out for that big? Oh, they're going to have to put counters on this. All right, you got it. Yeah, they can pump it. All right, they go get a Walking Ballista that's massive, and then they, for some reason, and then they were gonna blast me. All right, so Spyglass comes in here. Sweltering Suns can come in here, and pretty much I'm just going to pray in this matchup. I guess I can be aggressive here. See if aggression will get there. I hate this matchup so much. I cannot tell you how much I disapprove of this matchup. And it's not that the deck's fine. I just cannot, for the life of me, beat this one. Why didn't they Duskwatch for it? Because Duskwatching for a cost a lot more time. Cost a lot more time on Moto. Most people will unfortunately not concede. The only reason I didn't concede is because all they said was finale. And I was like, okay. But I've never seen the interaction where you pay finale for a large amount and get a walking ballista and then look to pump it. Yeah, see. I just said I didn't concede because finale didn't kill me and the walking ball does. But they said they didn't even notice they couldn't attack at first. Which is kind of the interaction that was like, okay, finale's fine. Do you not have a creature? If I can't counter what they're doing with infinite mana, I just concede. Typically, I will too. I just ask them for what their win condition is. Raw aggression will not get you out of the DMV any faster. Yeah, anger's looking like it would have been better. I'm going to bring these three in. Chalice on 1, Chalice on 2 is okay here in this matchup. Finale can get around that, which is a reason why we've struggled against this. I think Seasoned Pyromancer could be a more aggressive card here. Let's take Maze Mind out. I'm getting blown out anyway. I'm going to play Rabble Masters and one more Rabble Master and for a Seasoned Pyromancer. I don't feel very good with this matchup though, so we'll see what we got. I'd like a Damping Matrix, but we don't have one of those, and I'm not going to run a 1-up for a matchup I see probably once every about 5-6 leagues. Yeah, the Search versus Activated Squirm, it's saying. I mean, Sweltering Suns is good enough as a removal spell on turn 1, 2, or 3 for me. And I say that because I can usually cast things quickly. This hand is so close. If these are 2 lands, this would be an easy keep. But we're not Hearthstone. I need resources. I'll be honest, I can't believe how many times I've seen this today too. Mulligan. Alright. We'll give this a shot. I'm going to keep... I really don't want to get rid of the Chandra. Let's get rid of one ritual here. I'm going to play down a mountain, then Ramunot, and then ritual out the Blood Moon here. I at least have a Bone Crusher that can follow this up and maybe kill something. I'm hoping they have like a Razorverge Thicket or something here and don't get the basic. I also sort of don't want a Bird of Paradise. We'll see. We'll see. Basic Plains. Well, Giver. All right. Well, we'll see if they have green mana. We'll have extra ritual. We're gonna put Blood Moon down. I'd love to get Chandra out here, but them getting a Druid down with protection, it's just dangerous. This is our best bet here. If they have the basic forest, they do. They're fine. But if they don't, which seems to be the case, we can play with our food a little bit here. Land, I go Chandra down tick, no land. I might just hold off and stomp. I almost want to just hold this until they do have green mana. But maybe I kill this, and then if I miss the land, I put the Bone Crusher down and start beating in. I'll take the point of damage here and wait until end step just to make sure they don't have anything else. Alright, give her down. Car, more minerals, exactly. Bone Crusher to hand. Land? Nice. Cool. Chandra's down here, up for damage past turn. We go over a mountain, which is fine. Whew, alright. Looks like we might have them potentially locked out here, and we'll have them locked out long enough. That's the hope. Go up here for more damage. We had a Simian Spirit Guide. Not going to play that. I'll play the Bone Crusher down. I'm good to wait a turn here on the Blood Moon. I don't expect them to have a disenchant here. Opponent's been playing at a relatively easy clip here. So I don't think they have any trickery yet. Vizier of Remedies. I am going to go ahead and go up one more time here. Let's attack, but I plan to go up one more time here. I don't see a reason not to. I hit a Rabble Master, which is a good blocker. If they were to attack back, I'd be able to do 4 and then uptick again. I think just having a Chandra very close to 7 and them not having green mana is better than just shooting this. And like them getting green and then end stepping, they get to Collected Company or something strange like that. Alright, the rest of the hand was looking good. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. Fast Blood Moon was good there. I think we just run it back. Run it straight back. See what we can get done here. Well, it's not a turn 1 Blood Moon, but it's a turn 2, and I have a Sweltering Sun. We'll go ahead and keep it. It's a pretty decent hand. We'll see if they fetch their basics this time. If they have a Devoted Druid, I have to fire off the Sweltering Sun. Verdant Catacombs goes and gets a basic forest. There we go. Bird. There's the Bird of Paradise. I've got a bunch of chalices now. Maybe I can get a chalice on 1 and on 2 after I blow the world up here. Alright, Blood Moon's not useful anymore. Giver of Ruins has been played. They're going to play Devoted first before Vizier. Unfortunately, I can't get a Chalice up to 2 yet. I could attempt to put a Chalice on 1 here. Giver will save things for a while, which is a little bit of a problem. I could also Sweltering Suns right now. Sweltering Suns prevents 2 things from being played next turn. We clear the Giver, and the Giver doesn't save anything, which is why I'm leaning towards that. If they follow up with not too much after this, I can do a Chalice on 1 and then a Chalice on 2. By getting rid of the Giver now, if I top deck a Sweltering or one of my Stomps, then we'll have it covered, the creature they play. So we'll play Sweltering Suns and see what happens. So they play a call here at end step. They go get the Devoted, so this is what's going to be played first. So I almost need a... I really need a Ritual spell here. Ritual or a Stomp. It's not going to do it. Well, I'm going to put a Chalice on 1 here and hope for the best. If they've got the Vizier of Remedies, they win. Well, maybe. I say they win. They got to have another spell here. Ah, shoot. And what do we have in hand? So what do we have? I got to see... Moon would have stopped a second call. Don't they just do with the 2 basics? I guess it would have delayed for a turn. If they also played. Gotcha. They're putting something big into play. If it's a Walking Ballista, we concede. Yeah. Alright. They're able to do that really fast, too. This is one of the faster Vizier devoted players. So a Tuner 4 through a Sweltering Suns. We had the Chalice one. You can see where I needed the Ritual. I only had two lands. There's the Karn. I had a Karn coming. I had a Bone Crusher Giant coming. No lands, though, apparently. No lands. Well, there you go. 1 and 2. Bouncing back and forth between wins and losses. Took the loss from the Jund player. Took the loss from the Vizier devoted Druid player. If you're going to play that style of deck, make them dance. What, the tap untap? You like that, Inquisitor? Is that your jam, Inquisitor? Would Chalice on 0 stop Ballista? No. No. It's XX, so when you... Or what? When you put it on 2, it's... Or sorry, when you put it with 1 counter on it, it's 2 mana. When you put it on 2, it's 4. Till the wrist gives out. But no, Chalice on 0, Ballista's value will be whatever it is on the stack. Alright. Well, this is fun. I guess we'll keep this. Turn 1 Chalice, see what happens. We got a good luck have fun from our opponent. So you too, you too. Whoa. Whoa, that's Reality Smasher Slayerfall. Opponent mulligans 2/6. Definitely going to do a Chalice on 1 here. That is somewhat why we play the list. Get those early locks in. Chalice on 1, go, opponent. Wooded Foothills. Alright. We need to hit some lands. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm not going to put another Chalice on 1. I don't think I need to. Probably try to get 1 on 2 here. Look, they have Rin and Seri. Basic Forest. Flagstones. I'm going to put a bridge down. A Flagstones and a Basic Forest off of a Wooded Foothills. Oh my gosh. Please. Have mercy. Don't do this to me. Oh, Knight of Autumn. Oh, it's so painful. Dryad. Did I keep that Boil in here? No, I did not. Alright, Maze Mine. Go ahead, opponent. They've got a Knight of Autumn here to get rid of my bridge. Luckily, I can do Karn and go get another one. Scary thing right now, though, is this Dryad. It's going to blow up the world. I don't think I'm familiar with the Flagstone build of this. Titan Vial? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Vesuva. Makes a mountain. That's just being rude. Chalice on 0 is useless here. That's good to know. Good to know. They've got to just blow this up, right? Knight of Autumn. Goes and blows up the bridge. Gonna take my scry here. Gonna bottom that land because that land doesn't help. I'm going to go ahead and scry again. Need to do some scrying action. Got to hit our land drops here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just go get another bridge here. Yeah. I'm gonna go get another bridge here. I'd like to get this Torp Orb. I think bridge is gonna be more important. We'll pass turn. I assume this list has Valakut in it. The Chalice values are 1 and 3. Thank you, Bladeheart. 1 and 3, you say? That's if I live much longer. Field of the Dead and Valakut? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. We see the Dryad here. Get a Valakut into play. We do a Sanctuary. We're going to bounce something so they can play another land. Take 6 upstairs. Replays Vesuva. A little surprised they didn't just copy the Valakut, but I guess they're making a bounce land. So this, now they bounce, now they Valakut. Now we die. Dang. I mean, I could get a Torp Orb too. Well, I'm glad I didn't get rid of my Torp Orb when we were deciding what to bring with us. I am a little bit disappointed that I do not have my Boil. Boil is fun against this list. So, here... Chandra Heart of Fire is probably no good. Honestly, I don't want the Chalice in this matchup. I think this is going to be Rabble Masters. I'm wondering if I should just bring the Torp Orb in main. As I might need to get it down faster than anything. We might even just bring the bridges in and not worry about the Karn so much. Bring in a Eidolon here. Let's do one more Maze Mine, one more Eidolon. Yeah, that'll work. A little bit of Eidolon here. Maze Mines, Torp Orbs, bringing the bridge main deck. We're going to leave the Karn in because I can go get a Liquid Metal Coating. I would imagine Chalice on 1 is okay for some of the stuff in this list, but it's not where I want to try to beat my opponent here. Let's keep this. We're going to put down a turn 2 Rabble Master, race him a bit, and then throw down a couple bridges. See if we can be faster than our opponent as we are on the play. We will see. We will see. There's the Flagstones. They don't play Path, do they? I hope they don't play Path. In for a point. Turn 2 Rabble Master should mean a turn 5 kill if uninterrupted. Yeah, Bloodmoon's exceptional here. Explore, Vesuva, copies the Forest. We have 3 mana to our name. Let's go ahead and get aggressive here. I'm going to play the Bone Crusher Giant down. Because why not? All the damage. I don't want to send 2 damage upstairs. I just want to smash. Plays 3 Purges in the board and a extra Knight. So it's just green, white like Titan. It sounds like. You're goldfishing while you're watching me? So you're practicing with it. I see. I see. Makes sense. Makes sense. So they could purge this. They're floating purge types of mana here. Taking out a Rabble Master, they get hit for 6. Oh, they're calling. Wait a minute. That can't be good. Tribe Elder? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Flagstones here to go get a Sacred Foundry, probably. Temple Garden works. Had to have a Plains on it. Putting the Tribe Elder down. Tribe Elder is a chump blocker for Rabblemaster. But a chump blocker for Rabblemaster. In with some goblins, in with some bone crushers. Hey, if you wanted Rabblemaster, here's your game for it. In they'll block Rabblemaster because it's lethal. Let's see what my opponent can do with 6 mana here. Down to 5. 3 mana. I don't think Explorer's going to do it for you. I could be wrong, though. Maybe Rabblemaster's not so bad after all. Ooh, Blood Moon. Nice. All right. I think we run it right back just as it is. Do I want these Eidolons? Do a few searching things. Eidolon's going to get stuck, though. Let's bring one more in for a Seasoned Pyromancer. We'll go up to 3. We're going to go up to 3 because Seasoned Pyromancer, although it's good filtering, it does take a turn. 3 mana, filter, get a few extra dudes. Cool. Check out the new cards, pass the turn. And that may not be what we want to be doing. We're going to keep this. We have a turn to Blood Moon here. See if we can sneak it under and avoid probably white mana being available. Wooded Foothills here. Basic Forest. And a +2/+2 as long as there are 3 or more land cards in your graveyard. Sack a land, search your library for a land card, put it on the battlefield tapped. That gets around Blood Moon really nicely. Alright, so we'll deal with this card eventually. Flagstones here. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and ritual out the Blood Moon. Alright, Blood Moon hopefully down here. They are floating the mana that they need. Might just get purged here. Smart to go after their Flagstones now. They can probably just get the white mana that they need here. There they are. Basics all in play. It's a nice little bit of ramp there. Red, white. I hope they don't activate this hitting Flagstones again. It would be not ideal for them. I wonder how this is going to work here. They're going to sacrifice. They'll have 3 cards. Because they'll have 3 lands here. This will be too big. Maybe I'm supposed to just smash in a Bone Crusher Giant. Yes. Just place the Bone Crusher Giant into play. Is that what we're supposed to do here? Alright, we're on match 4. How's Evan doing? We'll go to second main to do this. We're sitting at main phase and I've already passed priority. Doesn't hurt us to put it in the second main. Wonder if Evan got his stream back up and running. Go check. Go check. That's so disappointing when you are trying to stream and things cut out. We've had a few of those issues lately. I hope I didn't lose the internet. Talking about the internet, I hope it didn't just disappear now. He's not streaming. That's a bummer. That's a bummer, because Friday's a good day to stream. Maybe... No, my opponent didn't disconnect yet. What's going on? What's going on? Well, while we have a moment, I do have some videos going up on YouTube. Actually, this week I will have put up a video every single day, and I can pretty much confirm that. I do need to make a thumbnail after this stream before I smack my head against a pillow and get one more video up. But you can always hit those up here at the YouTube link. Hitting the subscribe button definitely helps there. And we put a lot of the replays up, so you can like check that out as well. So something to consider watching in your future. But yeah, we're trying something out. We're putting up a video every day this week. It's working out. I think I've got 3 more days until, yeah, I think I started on Tuesday or something. It takes a lot of time. Where's all the Minecraft content? Ah, but Squirmit is not a sub and hasn't heard the sub announcement. It's a shame. But you'll notice we're playing Modern again on Friday. Minecraft will be spontaneous and random throughout the weekends at times. I don't know of an actual schedule. The wife and I, she kind of like watches shows and I play video games on the weekends with all the quarantine stuff. That's kind of, we just kind of keep that going for now. You know, don't want to pester each other too much. I don't know if my opponent realizes that they've got me on a stop. That or I've somehow disconnected from Magic Online and I'm not aware of it. I'm kind of afraid, but I'm just going to let it roll. And if we get disconnected somehow, we'll just cry all together. I have a sad party here. You and I. Just chilling here. By the way, I can plug all my social media too. You know, that stuff's interesting. We have our Twitter, our Discord, and our YouTube. So check those out while we sit here patiently and await our opponent to play. Thanks, Nightbot. What are you looking forward to this weekend? We play a little bit of Arena now, just a little bit. Maybe we'll splash a little bit of that at the end. Very, very end of the stream. Got to do those dailies. I've been doing that though too. There we go. There you are. I've been doing a little bit of that to stay connected to my local game store. Bought a couple things from our local game store as well. All right, Elvish Reclaimer is going to do Elvish Reclaimer things here, I suppose. Purges away our Blood Moon. So they can continue to use this to ramp. The reason I didn't fire the Bone Crusher Giant off at the Elvish Reclaimer here is because it wouldn't have killed it. They would have in response done everything. Gosh, the flagstones and using this to ramp is crazy. Now they have a Dryad? Well, I guess Chandra downtick on Dryad's going to happen here. I got to clear out the Dryad before it blows us up. All right. Chandra downtick. Kill Dryad. I hope they don't have another Purge. Another Purge will be rough. So, what's really nice though to see about this Titan list, just coming from a different perspective here, is that the Titan list has evolved to take on the meta. And I think that is what's really, really nice about lists, is when they evolve to do this, take on the meta, do different things, and they improve themselves. And I think seeing this now, this is definitely a nod in that direction. We're even getting a Valakut here with Dryad on the stack with the Chandra and being able to remove the Chandra, which is pretty sweet here. I'm going to attack for 4 while we get a chance to. It is rough, but they don't have Dryad. But there's not much I could do, and I need to get rid of this Dryad. Well, it was fun knowing you all. It's fun knowing y'all. I can go get a Spyglass, liquid metal coating. I think it's just 2 Eidolons here, but at this point with the Dryad out, it's probably futile. I feel like this deck is pivoting very nicely. And with this interaction here, even though I had the Blood Moon, they were able to get around it with the Purge. If they didn't have the Purge, we'd have them a little bit stuck. Just a little bit. The Dryad coming down later would have gotten them... all their colors wouldn't have necessarily changed anything of what's happened so far. My opponent decides to wait to do a call here and take 4, which is funny because I don't think it'll matter here. They slam a Primeval Titan, go get 2 more Valakuts, and I'm just dead. I assume they're running 2 to 3 Valakuts. Like this. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Oh, they're going after creatures. They're going after creatures. The Control Freak. Hey, welcome. How are I guess the Control Freaks doing? Thank you so much for the raid and welcome. We're getting blown out by, I'm told it's Vile Titan. Oh gosh, that was just rude. Just blow my board up and then blow up everything? Oof. Ooh. Dang. Well, that puts us at 1 and 3. Not very good, not very good. We'll play our last one here and then we'll figure out what's the league number 2 for the night. Some heavy BM? Yeah. If you have a vote for the next list, let me know. We could play Red White Lockout. We could play an aggro version of Lurrus Skelemental Kitty. We can play I don't know, what else could we play? Bant Europile again. Mulligan this no lander. I don't know. We have options. We'll keep this. We're going to ditch Mountain here. We're going to put Gemstone into play. We're going to get rid of another Mountain. Got a Chalice on 1 maybe? Oh, it might be important. We might have a battle here. Chalice on 1 bridge. Chalice on 2 might be a hard lock against our blitzing prowess opponent here. We'll hope they don't have a main deck Abrade and don't use it here in the next 2 to 3 turns. Sprite Dragon hits for 2. Ta-da. Land? Seasoned Pyromancer is a little odd. We'll put the bridge down past turn. I'd like a land and be able to put the Chalice down on 2. That might get my opponent to concede. What's cool is because Sprite Dragon naturally grows, it'll eventually not be able to attack. Soulscar Mage is going to be able to attack because it's a prowess-based pump. Chalice trigger, Burst Lightning, Prowess, and Sprite Dragon climb up 1. That'll be all they do, and swing in for 4 damage. They might also play something at instant speed after attacking. Alright, so we're at 14. We're looking pretty good. And they follow this up with a Stormwing Entity. So this is probably not going to attack, would be my guess. We're already under our bridge. Land? Looking for a land. We hit our land. It's actually not a bad land to see here either. Gonna put a Chalice on 2 now. We don't need our Maze Mines. We don't need our Stomps either. Chalice on 1, Chalice on 2. The only thing that can attack is a Soul Scar Mage, and it can only attack using Prowess. If they do activate at least 1 Prowess here, it will grow Sprite Dragon, so when I cast Seasoned Pyromancer, I am in good shape. Although we are currently 1-3, here is the reason to play the list. If you have a lot of burn or prowess, the list is getting better and better against those. It is struggling against Jund. It's always struggled against Jund. It's great against Tron, and it struggles against Devoted. It shouldn't struggle against the Titan list. We'll have to learn how to get around the Vile Titan version. Remember to not play the land before playing Seasoned Pyro. Who would do that? Who would do that? Huh. Those small things that we learn. Chalice Trigger here, Lava Dart. Cast a Gut Shot. Man, we would be so dead if we didn't have the bridge. We'd be so dead. Alright, we're just going to cast a Seasoned Pyromancer. The Desperate Ritual doesn't do a whole lot. I need at least a blocker for this creature. We hit our lands. We're actually able to empty our hand. We'll go ahead and do that. Now that we're empty, maybe my opponent will concede for me. Maybe. We good? Is that a lock? We done? Oh, we're not done. We're still playing. We're still playing. Oh, okay, we're good. They were realizing the lock. They were appreciating the lock there. Eidolons, Rabble-Masters, Sweltering Suns. The bridge comes in. Karn's out. Chandra Hart is out. And Blood Moons are out. I need to take one more cut. One more cut. Yeah, nice prison. They were admiring it. They're like, wow, this is some great architecture. I love the way that this lock is shaped. It's perfect. That key over there, am I allowed to look at that? No. Forbidden. Bonecrusher's good removal. Honestly, it might be just a Seasoned Pyromancer. Just cut one of those. I could cut a Chandra here too. You know what? Let's cut a Chandra. Trying to just way lower the curve down and then go very fast underneath everything. Blood Moon's not in here because they're predominantly a red deck. Chandra Heart of Fire is not in here because she's really high up on the board there. We'll keep this. We're going to get rid of a Seasoned Pyromancer here. I don't need to be digging with the cards I have here. Chalice on 1, possibly a Rabble-Master on turn 1. Or a Bonecrusher and remove a creature wouldn't be bad either. We'll see, we'll see. Swift Spear hits for 1. I like the idea of just a Chalice on 1 past turn. Seems good. Allows me to kind of naturally play my cards out here. There's no real reason to rush out a Rabble-Master and then just have it blown up. So Chalice on 1 protects myself quite a bit and protects Rabble-Master here. How'd the Titan Vile match go? They purged my Blood Moon. From there, they opted to just wreck my face by using Flagstones in that creature to get all kinds of sweet things. And then they played Dryad. And then they Valakuted me. And then they Titaned me. And then I had no board. And then I had no life. That's the recap. Dumpstered. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play Rabble-Master here to threaten damage back to them at a really high clip here. I have the Maze Mind Tome, which would be okay to play. The Maze Mind Tome getting a trigger, and the faster I get that up to gaining 4 life will be important, but I don't think it's important enough to race it out here. Reclaimer's OP, is that what was dumpstering me? Really, it was the card of Flagstones. As soon as they were able to get around my my Blood Moon, they were good. Chalice 1 has stopped the bolt damage. It stopped the lava dart damage. I'm going to just let this hit me. I'm not going to lose my Rabble Master here. They could light up the stage, which is fine. Not so concerned about that. Stormwing. All right. Got a 3/3 in the air to deal with now. All right, Scavenger Grounds into play here. Let's go ahead and go to combat. I'd be happy to trade. We'll see if they block a goblin for me. If they block a goblin, I don't know if I'm supposed to fire off the Bone Crusher at the Stormwing. I could. And if I do that, they'd have to use the Lava Dart, which would get rid of a land. This is probably an okay thing to do, right? Force this as a defensive play here. I kind of like forcing this defensively and then ritualing this out. Ritualing out a Bone Crusher Giant here. Like, I'm doing everything to not play my Maze Mind Tome. This will be 10 damage coming across. Stomp equals Stone Rain? Yep. That's how the 2-mana Stone Rain is going to work, right? Exactly how it works. Alright, Rabble Master getting beefed up here. I'm just going to swing all out. Putting the pressure on my opponents. If they have 2 spells here, they can block and block. They'll trade on this side. They'll kill on this side. Okay. We have 2 spells. 2 spells that don't do anything. Spell 1. Bolt. Spell 2. Opt. Man, this Chalice one's been great. We'll play a Maze Mind here and pass turn. We're going to use the Maze Mind to draw. I'm not really interested in getting a bridge here at the moment. This is 4 damage in the sky. We're going to hopefully offset one of those in the future. If I were to draw a bridge, drawing with Maze Mind right now is okay because Stormwing is a 3/3. And I don't foresee a future problem card. Manamorphose here is really good for our opponent. Get a few more prowess triggers here. I think I took Chandra. I took 1 Chandra. I don't really have 3 damage. 3 damage is a little bit harder for this deck to produce. Alright, we're getting hit for 4. Down to 11. A Rabble Master would be good. An Eidolon would be fine here. I don't want a mountain. Bridge is okay. Let's go ahead and draw another one. See if I hit anything at 4 that I want to play. The answer is nope. We'll attack for our 2 points here. Get to play bridge. This is nice. It buys us time. I can put them to 4 by another attack. Which means 2 Ramunauts are good. We have to remember that Fiery Islet is also dealing damage. Sprite Dragon in for 1. 1 in the sky. Now we got to be a little bit careful with Maze Mind Tome. I'm going to take my natural draw here. Well, we hit a land, so I'm going to go ahead and just take this draw. That's a good one. I can't quite kill them here. Not quite dead. Close, though. I have them at 3. To avoid something strange happening, we're going to get rid of the Sprite Dragon. And then I can just cast this. If I do the Bone Crusher upstairs, I suppose it stops Fiery Islet from being used. But if we have a bad running of lands here, then maybe it's not the best idea. Removing the creature here seems like the better line. I'm about to gain life. I have a mountain. I've got a Chandra here. We're looking pretty good. Gain a little bit of life. Draw another card. Play our Chandra down. We'll see if they have a counter. Up with Chandra for damage. And we'll pass turn. We have Chandra that kills next turn. A Rabble Master probably kills next turn. My opponent only has 1 land now. Looking strong. Cycles the Fiery Islet. Makes sense. They can't use it. Maze Mine's so good. Chalice on 1 so good against this list. We go 2-3 overall. No 3-2s. So Uncle DB's safe from a timeout. But man, strong list if you don't run into a couple specific matchups. And even those matchups, you could sideboard and have your sideboard built a little bit differently. We're not seeing Euro. We're not seeing blue-white control right now, which is interesting. We're seeing a lot more mid-range lists. We just need a way to protect our bridge a bit better against, say, Jund. Works really well, though. Not too bad. A little bit of Red Prism. They're modern. I like the list. I think you play with the sideboard how you want it to. Rabble Master actually did relatively decent this league, which is nice. There you go. Red Prism.